What's up everyone? So 2020 is coming to an end soon and 2021 is fastly approaching. So I wanted to make this video on what bots to look out for and what bots to consider before you buy. Okay, so let's get into the video. So I wanted to break it down into 5 separate categories. I wanted to break it down into Shopify, Supreme, Footsites, Yeezy Supply, and also Nike. Because the Nike website has been making a comeback, and in 2021, we're going to see a lot more inventory being dumped on Nike rather than third-party sites. Because shops like Shoe City and other third-party shops will not be getting their Nike contract renewed in 2021. So first we have Shopify, and some of the bots I want to talk about are Cyber, Balco, Wrath, Soul, Mechaio, and also Prism. So to start off, let's talk about Cyber. Cyber is one of the original top bots, and it still has been for the past couple years. The bot performs exceptionally well on Shopify, and the team has been making constant changes on improving the Shopify modules. Cyber is one of my first bots because it's so well-rounded, but also because of its developers. It's not only a Shopify bot, but it's also a Supreme bot, and also it works on Footsites. Also, Cyber's developer Whoop has stated that Lucas, the owner, will be announcing 5.0 soon. So if you're looking to pick up a copy, I recommend picking it up sooner than later because prices will be jumping around $500 to $1,500 once the update is out. Next, I want to talk about Balco. Balco is one of those bots that works every so often, but when it does, it works very well. Balco is known as one of the top Shopify bots as it works very well on Kith, Undefeated, Concepts, and many more. It also performs very well on Off-White and decently on Supreme and Footsites. The next bot on the list is Wrath. Wrath is one of the bots that has been gaining popularity very fast in the botting community. It's been working very well in Shopify, Footsites, Supreme, along with Yeezy Supply. So it's a very well-rounded bot, but the price point is very high. Next, we have Soulio. Soulio has proven very effective on Kith by preloading checkpoint captchas before the product has dropped. Soulio also works on Supreme, Yeezy Supply, Adidas, and also Off-White. Mechaio came out this fall, and it's been working very well on Kith especially. It's also a Footsight bot and a Yeezy Supply bot. Mech Robotics, the creator of Mechaio, also has another bot called Mechaio that works very well on Supreme. The final bot I want to touch up on is Prism. Prism recently added a Shopify module this year. It's been working on and off on some drops, but not as hard as the other bot. The Prism developers have been working very hard on pushing out updates in order to improve their Shopify module. But I expect to see a lot more improvements in 2021 because their growth and development has been exponential since they began. So now let's get into Supreme. Supreme has been getting harder and harder to bot this season, mainly due to its proxy protection on really high drops. The best bots we have for Supreme are Mechaio, Velox, Feather, and also a mobile bot called SwiftSoul. All 4 bots support Supreme, but we also have Velox that also supports Yeezy Supply. In my opinion, all of them work well on Supreme drops, unless there's proxy protection where there's no way around it. You would just have to run local hosts or residential proxies in order to get through. This is the hardest subject, Footsight bots. So there are a couple factors that I took into consideration while making this list. First is how fast they're able to react to changes such as Aiden and Datadome captchas. And second is how well they perform. First, we have Kodai, which is one of the most reliable Footsight bots this year. Kodai was the first to bypass Aiden with its PayPal checkout, and it adapted very well to the changes that Datadome's captchas implemented. Second, we have Prism, which has been killing Footsight since the summer. Its easy to use UI with its quick setup calendar makes it one of the best bots for a beginner. Third, we have Ganesh, which is a UK bot. It focuses mostly on Mesh and Footsight, but it's been proven to be a very powerful bot with its CLI and GUI interfaces. Then we have honorable mentions, Cyber and Wrath, which both do equally as well on Footsites without a surprise, and also a new emerging bot which has been accumulating a lot of hype in the botting community, Torpedo AIO. They've been very successful with a small number of users, but the bot is a new bot. With a new team, there's not much data on long-term reliability yet, but it's but its performance has made a really big impact. There are a lot more Footsight bots than that. There's bots such as Hyha, Rush, Mercury, and Nebula, which you can also check out, but my top choices as of right now stands. Okay, now this is one of the most annoying sites to buy, Yeezy Supply. So first we have Polaris, which is one of the best Yeezy Supply bots. It's been working very well and very consistent on every single drop. Next we have the one-man army, which is Splash Force. Splash Force has its on and off days, but it's all dependent on its developer and owner, E1. Its magic mode is very useful, so you don't have to burn your Gmails with the V3 captchas. Next we have Dash, which has been performing very well recently the past month. There's not much to say about it, but it is one of the old bots. It's very cheap, but the monthly renewal price is heavy compared to its performance. And finally we have Phantom, which is one of the oldest bots. Phantom's advanced mode does work very well, but its user interface is not very friendly. Phantom is very inconsistent when it comes to Yeezy Supply. It will typically work only a couple times a year, so you shouldn't rely on it for Yeezy Supply. So this is the subject I wanted to touch up on the most. Nike botting in 2021. I believe Nike botting will grow the most in 2021, mainly because Nike wants to focus on Nike.com and reduce the size of its third-party vendors. So first let's start with Dragon AIO. Dragon AIO has been one of the most dominant Nike bots and one of the most dominant bots to appear this year. We see users checking out over 2,000 pairs a month because Dragon AIO has Blue Task, which automatically creates and starts tasks for you. Then we have bots like NSB, TSB, and BNB. All of these bots are pretty much ranked the same. They work very well on Nike, especially during releases. But from what I've been seeing, I think Dragon AIO's Blue Task dominates all the other Nike bots in terms of restocks. But still, all the Nike bots work very well on Nike releases right now. They're not only for Nike.com, but they also work for sneakers. So you're able to go for the exclusive drops by Nike, but also go for Jordan 1 mids that might release on Nike.com or other products that restock. Nike botting does require multiple Nike accounts, but there are multiple vendors now that sell Nike accounts. But bought Nike accounts tend to get banned faster than the ones you make. So let's talk about the worst part, prices. Cyber comes in around $6,000 for renewal, and its renewal price is about $120 USD every 6 months. A lifetime copy of Cyber is about 7.5K right now. So next we have Balco. Balco comes in around $2,000 for a renewal copy. There are 3 types of renewal copies. $40 for every 6 months, $60 for every 6 months, or the more common one, which is $360 for the whole year. There are lifetime copies for Balco, but those go for around $3,000. Next we have Wrath. It's one of the more expensive bots, and it comes in around 5.5K for renewal currently. Its renewal fees are about $50 for every month, but if you want a lifetime copy, it's going to cost you around $8,000 right now. Next is Soulio. Soulio is currently going for $1,900 for renewal. Its renewal price is 125 British pounds for every 6 months. There are lifetime copies, but they're going for around $2,700 to $3,000. Next we have Mechaio. Mechaio comes in around $3,000 to $3,200. It has a renewal fee of $60 for every 6 months, and currently there are no lifetime copies. Next up is Prism. Prism's on the market for about $2.8K to $3,000 right now. It has a renewal fee of $150 for every 3 months, which is $50 a month. Prism has no lifetime copies currently, so there's only renewal available. The next bot is the Footsight bot Ganesh. Ganesh is currently going for $4,300 for a renewal copy. Ganesh costs about $80 for every 6 months to renew. If you don't want to pay for renewal, you can also buy a lifetime copy for about $5,000. Next we have the Footsight bot Torpedo. Torpedo's going for an average about $5,000 for a renewal copy. To renew Torpedo, it's $100 for every 3 months. There are currently no lifetime copies. For the Supreme bots, let's start with Mechaio. Mechaio's currently going for $750 to $800. It has the same renewal fee as Mechaio of $60 for 6 months. For Mechaio, there's also a lifetime copy that's currently going for about $2.4K. Next up is Velox. Velox is currently going for a $750 to $850 for a renewal copy. Velox's renewal is about 25 euros per Supreme season. There are also lifetime copies going for about $2,300 if you don't want to pay for a renewal copy. Then you have F3, which is a really cheap bot. It's currently going for about $100, and there's a 3-month renewal fee of $20. SwiftSoul you can buy from their website for about $50, or if you're in a cook group, you can wait for a group buy for about $40. Next up, we have the Yeezy Supply bot Polaris. Polaris is going for about $2,300 to $2,500. Polaris also does not have a lifetime copy, so you have to pay the renewal fee of £80 for 6 months or £100 for 6 months. So make sure you know which copy you're buying before you buy it. Next we have Splashforce. Splashforce is currently going for $650 to $700, and there's only renewal copies. The renewal fee for Splashforce is about $60 for every 6 months. Next we have Dash. Dash is one of the cheaper Yeezy Supply bots. It's going for about $150 to $170. The only issue with Dash is the monthly renewal fee is $50. There are lifetime copies, so if you do have the extra money to spend on a lifetime copy, I would recommend it. It's only $500, which means you will save money if you keep it for over a year. Next up is Phantom. There are 2 types of renewal copies for Phantom. One's for $60 for every 6 months, and one's $150 for every 6 months. There are lifetime copies out there, but they're very few. They're going for about $1,600 to $1,800. For Dragon AIO, it has the highest price tag of any bot. Dragon's currently worth $20K to $22K. With Dragon, there's a monthly renewal fee of $50 a month. For the other Nike bots, they're relatively cheap. You can get NSB for about $150 to $250, TSB for about $350 to $400, or you can buy BNB for about $140. So first off, thank you everyone for watching, and I hope it provided some of you guys insight if you're looking to start botting in 2021. I do want to create more videos like this, so if you have some suggestions, please comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next live cop. Peace.